One thing that I've learned in this life is that you've got to learn to love yourself before you can love anyone or anything else. My senior year so far was nothing special. I didn't really think it could be compared to the last few years of my life. I was just another college student trying to get an education.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, I already talked to my counselor and got my schedule fixed. Yeah, I'm actually walking to class right now. Yeah, that's fine. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
My mom always worried about me. She had a lot of love to give me, and she always supported me, especially when I came out to her.
Hey girl, so that homework assignment had me stressing. Did you even understand it?
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing from last week. There's just a few more steps to it.
I'm transgender. I feel like a boy that's trapped inside a girl's body, and I have for as far back as I can remember.
So you're
Transgender?
Transgender. So, what's that like?
Well, I'm like you, I just don't look like you.
So you're like a tomboy or something?
Well, I feel like a dude. It was like I was just born with the wrong anatomy. But on the inside, I am a guy, and for me, that's more than just burgers, short hair, and men's clothing. Like, I 100% want to be a guy because I want to look the way that I feel. And for me, that's handsome, not just cute or pretty.
I'm sorry, I've just never met anybody that's trans before.
Got like that orange.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I'm sorry.
About what?
Back there, Nolan, he can be
Yeah, it didn't bother me, honestly.
just seemed a little insensitive, is all.
Yeah, whatever.
The looks and comments I get old sometimes. Why are you staring at me? Do I offend you? Do you just not like my hair or my clothes? Do I smell bad? Or is it just because I look a little bit different from the norms of society? But why should or why does that bother you? It's not at all like being the glorified center of attention. No, it's more of a zoo animal kind of feeling. It's a good thing I was never interested in serving the US of A because technically I'm not even allowed to enlist as transgender. This gets tricky whenever I have to fill out paperwork that only has male or female as an option, and then people get confused. One could imagine that this is especially difficult trying to find somewhere that would hire me or even want to interview me after reading my resume. Everything would be a lot easier if I looked the part. If only I could.
The Tyler J. Sikowski Foundation wants to be inspired by you. Mr. Sikowski wants, blah, blah, blah. An 8 to 10 page essay on a life-changing experience. Yes. So, have you heard of a guy named Tyler Sikowski?
Is that golfer dude that got in the accident last year?
No, this guy has some sort of foundation, the Tyler J. Sikowski Foundation.
Oh, I've heard the name. He's like a part-time corporate motivational speaker or something like that. My dad almost had to attend one of his events like a few months back.
So he has this essay scholarship I think I'm gonna apply for, and the grand prize is $7,500.
$7,500. Pen, what are you gonna do with all that money?
So I'm gonna use some of it to pay off my student loans, and then I'm gonna use the rest of it to do my surgery. I've been wanting to do it for a few years now, but I never thought it was feasible. But now I have the opportunity to do it, and I think I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna start this essay to start a new chapter in my life.
What I didn't say was that I was scared. There are a lot of hoops to jump through, and it's a long and testing experience that would change my life completely in so many ways. And although there's no way of knowing if I'm ready, there's no doubt I feel like I have to try. I finally started the essay. I wrote and rewrote the first page 3 times until I liked it. I must have been saving it every 2 minutes. I had never been so anxious about a paper in my life. The due date was nowhere near, and I still felt rushed. I felt so incredibly pressured to make this the best paper I've ever written.
Oh, I just got back from the library. No, I don't have too much homework. I was working on my essay. Yes, again. Mom, I really feel like I have a shot at this prize money. The essay is really good. Hey, I was thinking about this. I really want to use the money to get my reassignment surgery. What do you think? But I've already done all the research. And if I don't get this done, how will I ever find a job? I know that's what I'm in college for, but... Mom, I've applied to 6 places already.
I didn't understand. I thought I finally had it all figured out. My mom wasn't so sure about the idea. She didn't want me to do it. She said it was hard enough for her and Dad, and that this would just be too much for them.
I just want your support. I need you to help me get through this. I feel like that's the only way that I can be comfortable in my own skin. You know how hard it's been for me. Hello? Hello?
I didn't understand.
I'm not sure I can do this without you, Mom. And I know I don't want to try. Yeah. It's late. I'll talk to you later about this. Good night.
No way.
Yeah, I got cake all over my face and up my nose. It was a mess.
I cannot believe you did that. You must have been a rambunctious toddler. So have you heard anything?
No, it's been about 3 months and they say they make a decision this week. So at this point, I'm just waiting to hear something, anything.
At this point, maybe they chose somebody else?
No, they let me know either way. I think I'm just gonna give it another week before I completely give up.
I mean, that's fair. You can focus on your graduation stuff. What about your mom?
I haven't talked to her much since. How can I? It's not like I'm for sure gonna do it, so...
So there's still a chance that you will. You're gonna need her there if that happens, and she's gonna need you too. This has gotta be hard for her too, Pen. You do realize that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
It's important, and you're gonna see her at your graduation party, so you should resolve it then.
Well, I'm excited for this graduation party.
Just stay away from the cake. You don't want any up your nose.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
So, on to the real world now, I guess.
Yeah. So it happened.
Graduation? Yeah, I know I was there.
No, I got the email back.
The email? So what happened?
I won, Jazz. I won first prize.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? I'm so happy for you. So what next?
Well, I have my second consult scheduled and everything seems really great. It's finally happening for me.
Dude, that's so amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, and I talked to my mom about it too, and you were right. We talked it over and she started asking me about the whole thing. And I have her support now and she's gonna be with me every step of the way from here on out.
That's amazing, Pen.
The foundation I wrote to set me up with a job that specializes in LGBTQ information, awareness, and support. For almost 3 months now, I've been doing marketing via social media posts. We're starting to hold meetings for anyone that wants to be a part of it, learn about it, or understand more. A few months ago, my name tag would have been Penelope. Now, it's just Pen.